Hey, what up, fools? So, slap down 30 bucks. This is currently on Steam, $30. Even though it says it released yesterday, I think it's still kind of like in an early access state where they're still making changes pretty quick. It's pretty much the same thing that they did with Fortnite. Fortnite, they're still making some big changes until their free play release sometime early next year, but figured we'd try this out. It's kind of a first-person shooter along the lines of Overwatch meets Quake. So I figured I'd give it a shot. I've got about an hour and a half to kill. We'll check it out. So just like any of my other first looks, all I did was go in, change my key mappings, change my logo, so we didn't have the default logo. But we are going to go through the tutorials, see what the game's like. So we have our different characters to play. We've got Maverick, a Vanguard, Axel, an Enforcer, Bombshell, a Titan, Hellion, Assassin, Abaddon, the Gunslinger, Aegis, the Juggernaut, who's our robot, Taki, Battle Medic, Deadlock. I don't, well, I'm learning. This is a tutorial. You're going to kick me out of tutorial? Sunshine the Harrier. Let's go with Aegis. I could change the role with that. Moving my character. I gotta get used to that. I'm used to aiming down the sights. Instead of aiming, right click is apparently melee. And then my melee button is actually a kick. Interesting. Okay, press it, change roles, enter jump. Jump works. Key ability. Every role has a key ability meant for strategic use during a match. Practice this ability to see if it's offensive or helpful to allies. That's an armor ability, I suppose. Movement in 0G. Okay, so if you go outside, you're in 0G. Inside, you're back into normal space. I'm guessing that's their spawn point. This guy's got a shield as his second ability. Third ability is a charge of some kind. Health pickups. Go back outside. Kick does nothing, apparently. And neither does that. Interesting. You could actually do all three together. You could shoot the gun, hit the knife, and kick. Practice jumping. Some rolls perform double jump or triple jumps. Not this roll. Weapons. Some rolls have secondary weapons. Test different rolls to see their weapons. Mouse wheel. Well, this guy apparently has no other weapons. You can practice using your primary fire at an enemy bot. Test different weapons to see if they have alternate fire. Yeah, the alternate fire on this is a big old knife that comes out. Try one of your abilities. Ability 1 is a typical thrown deployable that can be offensive. Now my ability 1 is my shield. It gives me a shitload of armor. Health station. Stand inside a health station to regain health. Test out another one of your abilities. Ability 2 is typically useful for moving around the map and can sometimes be offensive. Actually, it's defensive. It's a big old shield that doesn't last long. Ha! What you can do? Nothing. Nothing. Foo. Every roll has key ability for sheet used during the match. Practice this ability to see if it is offensive to get. We'll do that. Navigate 0G by facing the direction you want to move and using the movement controls. Blind fire at enemy. Left control? No, I thought I set blind fire. Did I set blind fire? No, I didn't. I wouldn't have set it at left control. I would have set it for that. You just shoot into the air? Oh. In this case, I was using it for faster movement in 0G. Practice kicking the enemy bot. Did it. Try using your kick or ability 1 to knock the enemy bot off the map to earn an environmental kill. Run over to pick up health for quick health boosts. But I don't need them. Gravity pads. Standing on a gravity pad will launch you across the room in the direction of the arrows. Rolls with precision weapons can earn headshots. If you have earned a headshot, you will see a highlight hit. You are unable to enter or shoot into an enemy spawn barrier. Enemies can shoot you from behind their barrier, making it dangerous to stay around. So stay away from the enemy spawn areas. You can leave or return to the tutorial sandbox anytime. Try different roles. Return to the spawn room. I suppose we could have just changed roles and checked somebody else out. Check roles out. Harrier, quick tutorial. Was just a video? Long-range beam rifle fires constant laser beam. Shock croc alt fire marks enemies for increased damage. Raycasters, boot lasers for increased mobility and withdraw damage. Supercharger, recharge station for team and self, regens health and fuel. Convergence, high damage, long range, laser beam from chest. Apparently they have female and male versions, okay. This is the third game I've seen where internal stuff is just playing YouTube videos. Interesting, but supposedly we earn 20 credits or whatever those are. So let's check out the next one. Wraith. Spectre, full auto machine pistol. Moves around quick. Short sword. Forward slide, kick or backward, evasive measure. Stinger, ejected blade that detonates when shot. So you fire the blade and then you have to shoot it. Then chrono switch, projection of time waves that temporarily slow enemies. Gunslinger. Alpha. Semi-automatic pistol that 3D prints ammo. Mega precision pistol with single or charged projectile. Warp, brief teleport in direction of movement. Tack knife, tactical blade used for scouting and as a weapon. Oh, you throw it wherever it lands, you can see those guys through the wall. Or you can hit them with it, and it's a weapon. Then the equalizer, auto barrage of bullets from both weapons, unlimited ammo. Okay. Juggernaut next. Instigator, high damage pump action shotgun. Fail, close quarter bayonet attached to the instigator. So this is the guy we were just running through the tutorial with. Charge, sprint for faster traversal and leaping momentum. Hollow deflector, temporary shield, wall deflects enemy movement and projectiles. And the armor protocol. Armor plates increase protection and rate of fire. Overall, he's really slow. And a robot. So far, the gunslinger, I'm thinking, is drawing my attention more. The battle medic. The LawBreakers. Grenade launcher with standard and ricochet firing modes. Firefly, burst fire energy pistol. Upper pack, traversal glide pack, includes thrusters and vertical ascension. Support drones, 2 drones that can heal 2 teammates simultaneously. Then the defense grid, protective dome, impulses enemies, heals your team basically. Pretty offensive for a healer support role. I mean, the only real healing are the drones. I guess until you get the defense grid up and running. Alright, Titan. Fires rockets that deal splash and direct damage. Crisper, lightning that chains to enemies deals damage over time. Pulverizer, quick leap that deals damage on impact in an area. Neutron mine, proximity mine that impedes speed of enemies. And then Berserk, electrical attack that amps damage output and health. Might like that one for a heavy. Rocket launcher with some neutron mines for protection. Slam in case I get overrun. Wonder how easy it is to kill yourself though with the proximity damage from the rocket. Okay, Enforcer. Suppose I need to change that I'm not playing Fortnite, don't I? Here we go. Bloodhound launcher. Salvo rocket launcher that locks on and fires homing rockets. It seems like he's cheating. Wow. Vanguard. Looks like another fire. Hydra. Spooling Gatling gun. Increases in accuracy as you fire. Pulsar. Burst damage fuel blast that fires in a cone. Afterburners. Allows for jet-like mobility via the direction of aim. Meteor shells. 5 grenade cluster that inflicts explosive damage. Then Starfall. Dive bomb that creates 0G zone. Area damage on impact. Interesting. I might look at that Enforcer first. Okay, and then Assassin. Arc blades. Coupled taser machetes with grapple. Well, grapple to swing around the map. Romaris, energy shotgun with burst and charge firing modes. Dash, quickly strafe along move direction. Flux grenade, impulse grenade that displaces enemies and projectiles. And then Frenzy, damage attack, reveals enemies, and increases damage and lifesteal. Yeah, she looks like she's going to be a tough one. Other than that Ramirez shotgun, she's all melee. Getting up into their face. Alright, tutorial video's done. Check out game modes. Overcharge mode tutorial. Overcharge.
The goal of Overcharge is to compete over a single battery that exists in the map and charge it at your base to 100% to score a point for your team. It shares similarities to Capture the Flag game modes, but with Boss Key's unique twists. Each team must capture and hold the battery at their base to charge it. While the battery is charging, it can be stolen at any time by the enemy team. If stolen, the battery retains its charge, so you better get it back fast. Once the battery reaches a 100% charge, teams must defend it for 20 seconds to overcharge it and score a point. The first team to 3 points wins the match.
So it's a capture the flag and then a defense. A point defense. Turf War.
The goal of Turf War revolves around being the first team to reach the score limit in the match. It shares similarities to classic domination modes, but with Boss Key's unique twists. There are 3 zones in the map, A, B, and C, and they all start as neutral. Capture a zone by standing in it to score a point. Once a zone is captured, it locks. After all 3 zones are captured and locked, a short intermission will begin. Once the intermission is over, the zones become neutral and can be captured again. This process repeats until one team reaches the score limit. Overtime can occur if both teams tie in the final round. First team to score 2 zones in overtime wins.
Okay, so that's point capture. Occupy mode.
The goal of Occupy is to compete over a singular zone that rotates to different positions on the map throughout the match. Players must work together to capture the zone by standing within its radius to accumulate points. While the opposing team is occupying a zone, contest it to block them from scoring points. The zone eventually expires, reactivating to a new map position. This process repeats until one team reaches the score limit. The first team to reach the score limit wins the match.
So, same thing, except that one is just 1 point that moves around. Uplink.
The goal of Uplink is to compete over a single Uplink module that exists in the map and use it to download critical data to your team's base. It shares similarities with classic attack and defend game modes, but with Boss Key's unique flair. Each team must capture and hold the Uplink in their base to complete a full download. Each base downloads independently, and the Uplink can be stolen by the enemy team. If stolen, your base retains its progress. So if the Uplink is recovered, the transfer will resume. Once a base reaches a 100% download, you must defend it for a short duration to validate it and score a point. The first team to reach the score limit wins the match.
That's just like the battery one. And then Blitzball, which I hear is everybody's favorite.
The goal of Blitzball mode is to be the first team to score 8 points. Work with your team to move the ball from the center of the map into a goal located in the enemy base to score a point. When you grab the ball, a shot clock will start to count down. Carry the ball through the enemy team's goal before the clock reaches 0, or you'll explode. After a goal is scored, a short cooldown will occur and the ball will respawn in the middle of the map.
Here we come with the Blitzball!
If the overall game timer runs out and both teams are tied, overtime kicks in and the first team to score wins.
Okay, so those are the modes. Next up is maps. Trench maps showcase. Doesn't look like we earn anything for watching these.
As the structural support at the base level of Task's suborbital outpost, Trench is a LawBreakers map that challenges players in a variety of ways. Featuring a large zero-G exterior, vents that can propel you into the gravity-defying mayhem, and a giant chasm in the center of the map that ditches the ground completely. In the game's fiction, Trench features 3 large spires that stretch into the sky, and serve as the base structure and power source for another LawBreakers map, Vertigo. It's a hazardous task facility that has fallen into disrepair and is in constant contention, as the faction who controls what's on the ground controls the sky. In regards to gameplay, Trench employs a number of unique additions to LawBreakers' gravity-defying combat that focuses on high-skill movement and traversal, along with long-range opportunities for roles like the Gunslinger. In addition, the map features vents that can provide a unique movement mechanic to all roles, a wind tunnel-like effect that thrusts players up into zero-G for high killing angles and better view of objectives. It's a medium-sized map with sight lines that span from base to base. While playing Trench, keep your role in mind. When using lower health characters, stick to close quarters tunnels for moving from one side of the map to the other. In addition, split-level charging rooms and bases require multi-level defense and offense. Also, don't forget the middle of the map has no ground whatsoever, so make sure you're good enough to navigate, because without risk, there's no reward. Trench is a LawBreakers map that modifies some of the game's gravity-defying expectations, as it plays with long-range sightlines, a center zone with no ground, and vertical mechanics that can send any roll high into the sky, making for an experience all of us here at Boss Key Productions thinks will challenge players to improve their skills and get them kills.
We have the ground view map, promenade map, the mammoth map, vertigo map, station map, and the reactor map. Some extras coming soon. Currently, you can modify with different skins and outfits. So if I did want to play the Enforcers, oh, either one of those are Enforcers, right? There's where your money comes in. So we've earned 300 watching those videos, and it's 400 just to get the basic first skin. Just a color variation. There you go, there's some changes. How about these? There you go, full closed face helmets and stuff. Then you got weapon skins. weapon stickers. Right there. That's so hollow. There's all kinds of stickers. Metal Kappa. Metal Frankers. Bleed purple. Hollow salt. Man, all kinds of crap. Secondary weapon. The Badger. So there's different skins for your Badger, your secondary weapons. Stickers on the secondary weapon. Kick decals. So when you kick, you leave a decal. No stash drops down. So basically this is kind of like the yeah, stash is where you earn basically all the other crap that you can unlock with the coins. Alright, so let's play our first game. We're gonna do a quick match. Matchmaking.
Capture zones to win.
They've got animated ones too. Where's the enforcer?
Enemy is still in the lead.
I'm also used to sprint.
Three, two,
Assist.
1.
Spawning in
Enemy is
2.
still in the lead.
I'm gonna lock him up or take him down.
Three, two, 1.
No, it'll take a while to get used to the single mode of movement. There's no sprint or run. It's just you move at the same speed.
Enemy is still in the lead. Three, two, 1.
So that's my kick. 3 is the rockets.
Death from above!
Release the hound!
God, that's got a really low cooldown.
enemy is still in the lead. Three, two, one.
Yeah, I suck at
I
these
came
kind of
to
games.
protect, serve, and kick some ass.
36 seconds on the rockets again. And, uh-oh. We've got a lockup. Well, that's not good. It's not the computer, it's the game, so it's... Hey! Bugs. Won't die, so I gotta kill it. And gone. Right. Give it another whirl. Overcharge.
Prepare for combat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the battery to your base and charge it up to win. Ally acquired the battery. Your team is charging the battery. Enemy has stolen the battery. Battery dropped. Ally acquired the battery. Battery dropped.
Yeah, this is more like Quake, where everything is just all around you all the frickin' time. It's fast.
Ally acquired acquired the battery. Your team is charging the battery.
Yeah. This is going to be the kind of game where I'm dead before I even know what the hell is going on.
Battery is 75% charged. Battery is fully charged. Your team scored. The battery has been reset. Ally acquired the battery. Your team is charging the battery. Battery is 75% charged. Enemies are going the battery. Enemy is charging the battery. Battery is charged. Your side has taken the battery. Your team is charging the battery.
Slow it down!
Your team scored. The battery has been reset. Enemy picked up the battery. Battery dropped. Enemy picked up the battery. Battery dropped. Ally acquired the battery. Your team is charging the battery. Battery is 75% charged. Battery is fully charged.
Release the hound!
Your team scored. You win.
Yay! Alright, so it takes a little getting used to. I was getting a little better there. What? It was 5 versus 3? And we got enough to go from rank 1 to rank 3. We got 2 stash drops earned. 5 kills, 7 deaths. For me, that's good for the very first time I ever play a game. Oh, usually it's 0 kills, 7 deaths. Alright, so let's check out the stash drops. See what kind of loot you get. Yes, we're going to remove us from the lobby. Stash. Big old mussy stash drops. Big print. Couple gun stickers. One's a hollow for the assassin gun. Or assassin sticker anyway. You stick them wherever you want. Hardened plate character skin for Taki. Let's open up the next one. That's the healer. Another boot skin, a couple more hollow stickers, or one hollow sticker, and the cheap shot hollow. The kaleidoscope weapon skin for the Harrier. And then a health medal. It's just a metal sticker. So there's stickers, there's metal stickers, and there's hollow stickers. Yeah, and it's all just aesthetic stuff. So there's nothing that breaks the game. So it's not a buy to win or pay to win. You can't get better weapons and skills and stuff on your stash drops. It's all just aesthetic stuff. So that's the first look at LawBreakers. Very much like some of the other competitive FPSs out there, Overwatch, whatnot. Much faster though, much faster kills too. I think I'm in agreement with a couple other Overwatch players that Overwatch is getting too bullet spongy, where everybody now has shields or defensive abilities. It takes forever to kill anybody. This is very fast paced, so a lot of Twitch players, FPS players with good aim would love this one. So check it out. It's currently $30 on Steam. I'm sure they've already got plans for releasing new modes and new characters as well as far as roles. And that's our first look. I'm going to call it a night and head to bed. So thanks for watching, gang. And I'll see you next time. Probably some more Fortnite later this week. Until then, have a great night. Bye-bye.